Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And this is Bames here again. If this is the first time you're seeing me, welcome. And I'm giving a big shout out to the new subscribers and also to my OGs. I see you guys. Okay, today is going to be like a chilled video, and this is based on my expectations versus like reality, but I don't want to time it that way. But it's going to be like a chilled video. As you guys know, we went to Manchester a few weeks ago, and you know, a lot of people will say, "Oh, Manchester is chilled," and if you are from Nigeria, they'll say Manchester is like Abuja. So I kind of add like, okay, this is what I'm expecting from Manchester, and I'm going to be comparing. Yes, I am going to be comparing my dear London, and you put dear Manchester. Okay, and I'm going to just come from different angle, and this is from a visitor's point of view. Nobody should come and comment under this video and say that one thing rent is cheaper. Even if we know that you put Manchester now, rent is now going crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to be addressing these things from a visitor's point of view, right? The first thing I want to talk about is the accent. Like, I'm so used to my innit. I don't know. The thing just kept on sounding weird in my ear. And when somebody talks, I'm like, what did this person just say? I don't know what I was expecting from Manchester accent, but for some reasons, that was not what I was expecting. I am not accent shaming anybody, but it was just a funny accent to me. And it just, maybe it's just, I don't know. I've never heard of Manchester accent, and for some reasons, maybe I felt like they sound very much alike to people in London. I don't know. Like, we know that, oh, Newcastle people have accents, Scottish people have accents. I've heard of different accents in this country, but for some reasons, I have never heard of that Manchester accent, and it was so weird to me. It was so weird, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Let's not lie. It's not bad. It's just that it was weird to me. Okay. And that was one thing that I really found really fascinating in Manchester. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about is, why is there so much traffic in Manchester? Can somebody please explain it to me? Because I do not understand it. Like, I was in Manchester for 2 days and 3 nights, I think. And every single time there was traffic, especially on that Friday. I'm like, what's going on? Like, what is going on? It's just so much. Like, and I'm wondering, how dare you people have so much traffic and you don't have underground to our rescue? Okay, there might be so much traffic in this London, but with underground, you will get anywhere and you don't have to drive cars. So, how dare you have so much traffic? And I know you guys have tram and the likes, but I'm going to not pay attention to that. You people should leave me alone. Now, the next thing I'll talk about is, you people will come to this London, and it's not just Manchester people. A lot of people will come and be saying that transport is expensive. It's expensive. Excuse me, why is bus £2 per ride in Manchester? Please tell me why. Somebody should please explain to me, because in this London, you are so quick to you know, slandering London and say transport is expensive. But if I take two buses within an hour in London, that £1.65 that I have paid remains the same. So that means that I'm paying £1.65 for two buses. And let's say I'm going an hour journey. It just simply means that if I change bus, it still remains that £1.65. Let's even now say that I'm not going to take another bus, or it's not even the same rule. Like, it's £1.65 per bus. Why is it £2 in Manchester? And you people will come and be saying that transport is expensive here. Please, I am not understanding. You people should come and defend you post Manchester. Okay? And then with the structures and all of those things, I don't know. I've been to Abuja, and Abuja is very chilled. With the way you people compare this London to Lagos, okay? And if we want to compare Manchester and Abuja, I don't know. It's just not giving that vibe. I feel like it's very much like London as well, like with the structures and everything. I don't see anything different. Maybe, to be honest, I don't. And maybe it's the place that I was in Manchester. Let's not even lie, because I was in Salford the most of the time. So for with all I saw, is very much alike. It is very much alike. So I don't know what you people mean when people say that is like Abuja and all of those things. I really don't get the vibe. Okay. Now, another thing is, why is it that there are stickers on Uber cars in Manchester? Is it like this in other cities? Like, because in this place it's not like that. That was one thing that I didn't found so weird. And it's not like, I don't know, you guys should correct me. Is it that Uber is the one giving them these cars, or is it people's personal car? Does that mean that if you want to now drive your own car, everybody will know that Uber is what you do for a living? I think that's a bit weird, and I don't know why that is so. Maybe it's for security reasons or all of those things, but I found that a bit weird. And the last thing that I will be talking about in you people's Dear Manchester is that I could easily get lost on the bus, because why is the bus not announcing the stop? Am I supposed to be following Google Map as the bus is moving? Because I don't get it. You people should help me. Like I said, I'm not trying to slander anybody, but I just started to talk about, things that I found a bit weird and amusing in Manchester. And you guys have hyped you people's Manchester a lot. That maybe I had too much in my head and it just did not fit. And I'm going to visit again. Maybe this time around it'll be different. But this one that me I have seen in you people, follow, follow. So yes, you guys, that's just those things that I found a bit weird. I'm not going to lie, the Uber is quite cheap. I am not going to lie. That's one pro about Manchester. Like, we used Uber a lot and it was quite cheap. I think the most that we paid was like £12, and it was quite a journey. So yes, I am not going to lie, the Uber is quite cheap. So that's one good thing about Manchester. So yes, you guys, it's not bad, to be honest. You guys, Manchester is not bad. And the weather that you people used to scream about, again, I need to revisit, because the week that we went, it was also freezing cold in London, and I did not even see the difference. Okay, I'm just being petty with this weather of the thing, but to be honest, I did not see the difference, and that's due to the fact that it was so cold in London that week as well. So that's why I did not feel the difference. But yeah, I don't think it's something that is not bearable. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So guys, that's my review of Liverpool's Manchester. And by the time I keep going to different cities in this UK that Liverpool has hyped so much, if it does not meet all those expectations, you are in trouble. Because I'll come down, I'll come here and come and sit down and talk about Liverpool City. Because people are so quick to drag in London and how expensive it is, even though we know. So guys, like I said, this is video is just on a lighter note, and it's not to drag anybody or to banter anybody. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.